I was literally there for 2 seconds, no more.
It is the 2nd of December and now Vlogmas, I guess. I didn't take part yesterday because I was working and I do long shifts and I was working all day and then I got home super late. But I really wanted to take part in Vlogmas, so I thought I would show you little snippets of my life. Probably not the full everyday videos, but I'm aiming for at least 12. And it gives me an opportunity to do some lovely Christmassy things and share them with you. So I have been very good today. I got up nice and early, I've changed my bed linen, I have cleaned my bathroom, really boring things. I had a lovely bath with a candle, because what is better than a morning bath? Nothing is better than a morning bath. With a cup of tea and an episode of, is it Death in Paradise? Fabulous. I love murder mystery. Anyway, plan for the day today. I had intended on making a ball gown because every year I like to go to the ball that my work does. I work in a department store and we have a humongous ball in a fabulous hotel, and it's fantastic. We all get the opportunity to wear ball gowns and we have a great time. I wanted to wear something that I already had and I was convinced it would not fit me. But I pulled it out yesterday and it fit well. Kind of fit, you know? It's gonna kind of fit. So I'm going to do a little alteration on it today or tomorrow, I think. Fingers crossed that will go well. It is a vintage 1950s satin. So obviously I just got out of the bath and put on clean pyjamas because that is the best. So it is a, my gosh, so creased, but fuchsia satin fitted dress, which is so shiny. And there was a belt, like a cummerbund, which I would never wear with it, and I think I can use this fabric that's stitched on here to add a bum panel, because that's where it doesn't fit. And then it's got a massive train which I made. I managed to find a fabric and I made a massive skirt with a full train. I was prancing about in it yesterday because I was so excited it fit. I remember wearing this 3 Christmases ago, so I've worn 2 other dresses in the last 2 years. This was 3 years ago. And I think it's super like Marilyn and glamorous. And I remember it didn't even fit when I bought it. It was so tight on the bottom. And I wore a vintage girdle, which is serious stuff. That is not modern Spanx. And I was most uncomfortable that evening. Most uncomfortable. So, not happening again. Not happening again. I'm going to fix it. And maybe I could try it on in one of the videos and show you, and I will definitely take you along to the party. So I don't really have a super glam lifestyle, but Christmas is the time when the parties happen. Anyway, I'll show you my crafting for today. I have got a couple of projects that I need to get started on. I want to make a pair of socks for one of my uncles who has requested them. Kind of requested them. And my auntie has asked for a jester hat, which is kind of square, I guess knitting around, and I'm thinking Kitchener or 3-needle bind off at the top, and then the 2 points, they flop down with a tassel on the end of each one. She has one already in fleece, but she loves a good rainbow, and she loves purples. So when I was at the Lay Family Yarn HQ for the retreat, I picked up some yarn for gift knitting. I'm not really a gift knitter, but 'tis the season to make Christmas gifts. Oh, this is my bedroom, which I painted pink. And I painted the bed black because it was a hideous orange pine. And I painted the dresser. Messy, messy. Painted that too. And I painted also, a cabinet down there. That's a TV cabinet actually, but it works perfectly fine. Yeah. Oh, and I made the curtains that are pink curtains. Which is lovely. Oh, and let me show you. This is one of my recent things I put up. Are these gorgeous tiles. And I made these, well, I made this one when I was in Delft in Holland. And then my love, he made that one. And we recently got them framed. I went to a wedding in Holland for one of my bestest friends. She's my love. And don't tell her that though, don't tell her that. We booked a course to do that. Well, I booked it. Jason fought me all the way. But then, when I had finished painting my tile, I told him we could leave. He's like, no. Mine is not finished. Come back later. So he made that gorgeous tile. It is a sad tree in the Siberian desert. And mine is a happy tile in a classic style. And we had them beautifully framed. Gosh. So yeah, I love having little handmade things about. They just give your home such a happy sparkle. So yeah, let's get crafting. Sisu. I bet I know where I can find a little Nunu bean. I bet there's something under there. Is there? Is there? Oh, hello, little one. Hello. Oh, is it snuggly in there? She is the blanket bandit. You see that, little Nina? You being a good girl? Yeah. I'll leave you alone. We like to leave her blanket sometimes to hide under. Anyway, Advent today. I'm going at the top. I opened number 1 yesterday. Lovely. And number 2. I got a photo there of, that's my grandparents. Benny and John and her sister Maggie and Eileen and Nana. Nana was fabulous. And we've got a photo there, illustration there of me singing and my uncle. Oh, and how beautiful is that card from my Advent partner. Absolutely lovely. Oh, so pretty. Couple of fairy lights. I'm ready for Christmas. I've lit the candle I got with my Advent calendar. I have been absolutely spoiled rotten. Spoiled rotten. Yesterday, got a beautiful ball of yarn. Beautiful, lovely little ball of yarn. Gingerbread Romance by Pondersome Badger. Never heard of Pondersome Badger, but gosh, I've been absolutely spoiled rotten by my Advent swap partner. Anne has absolutely spoiled me. Not that I'm complaining. It is lovely to be spoiled. You see what I mean? Little chocolate. A washi tape. Oh, so lovely. The lid guy. Maple Leaves by Sleeping Dragon, hand painted in the USA. Again, never heard of that brand before. I better not jingle that bell too much because Nina will go for that. Absolutely, she'll go for it. I mean, I just put Anne's Advent colours. Well, I put them nicely in an array that I thought was nice, and then I labelled them and numbered them. But I mean, this is just, it's too much. It's too much. It's amazing. Okay. I feel like I want to put them back in their boxes, but then at the same time, I want to display them. I know, it's what a conundrum. Maybe I should find a glass bowl. I've got a vase, I've got a green glass vase. I could pop them all in there nicely. And Nina couldn't get them out. Oh, but my shelves do look nice having these all stacked up, don't they? As you can see, this is not glamorous. This was half full of clothes. It will be fully full of clothes later. And I should have tidied the house in expectation of having you visit. You will. Oh, let me show you the yarn for the projects I'll be working on today. Okie dokie, basket full of bits. Oh, at the Lay Family Yarn Retreat, there was so much beautiful yarn, unbelievable amount. And really, I didn't have any projects in mind per se, other than some gifts. But for myself, I didn't really have anything. But this one, Bedlam Furnace. Bedlam. Bedlam is bad, right? Bedlam Furnace. Is that hell? Bedlam Furnace. Maybe I'm not getting the reference, but anyway, if it's hell, I'm there. Lovely. Oh, lovely jubbly. This is going to be socks for me. And I think I'm going to steal the mini from this one, which is the Iron Bridge Superwash Merino Nylon. Okay, so stunning. I'm nicking that for myself on those socks, and then for my uncle, I can use this one, I think. I don't know how many stitches to cast on. I do not want to make ribbed socks, but I do feel that a ribbed sock is good for any foot size. It gives you that little bit of flexibility. If I do 64 for me, he's not got a very wide foot. We have a very similar, I mean, I think I get my feet definitely from my dad's side. It's my dad's brother, so I think we've got very similar kind of shape. He is a man, so we'll be a little bit bigger, but he doesn't have a big size foot. It's a size 9. I wonder if I should go 68. I feel that 72 is just going to be too loose, but I mean, he would not wear these anywhere other than the house, I bet. If they were on the loose side and they were like a bed sock around the house sock, would it matter? I'd rather them be fractionally too loose than too tight. Anyway, I have to ball it up, and I do that by hand, so that'll be later. And then for my auntie's hat, which is his wife, these minis, could not resist them. They are her colours, 100%. All purples and blues and teals. Oh, amazing. I was thinking I could double them. I could hold 2 strands together, which then makes it DK. In which case I could hold 2 colours which are quite similar together. These 2 are quite similar, and this one and this one are quite similar. This one and this one quite similar. These 2, which would give it a bit of a mild look. It would be quicker to knit up, and I could still get some defined stripes Again, don't know about the stitch count, but they have to be wound up anyway again. So that is going to be my task for this morning. Yes, and my socks will wait for later. Seeing as they live in the UK, I don't need to send them far. So I guess I need them done maybe by the 19th, 20th to send at least by then. And I think minis are going in this vase. So I can just look at them. Although I can't fit my hand in the hole, so they'll have to be tipped on the table when I want to get one. I was going to put them in my blanket, but they're so beautiful. I just don't know. Okay, let's wind up some skeins. One yarn ball. 30 minutes later, ready to go. Kind of hurt sitting cross-legged with the yarn wrapped around, so I might take a break from this for now. Although all those minis, I do not have space for a Swift. I could buy one, but where would I keep it? So for now, hand wound balls it is. Little delivery. Got some pasta. It's all Gainer's fault. Gainer from Tales of Cuckoo Land. Pause the washing machine just a moment. I met Gainer. Oh gosh. We'll just let it stop running, you know. Just gonna take its time. Winding down. Open the blinds in the meantime. So, if you watch Gainer's vlogs and her podcast that she used to do, she talked about the pasta evangelist. I love pasta. And then when I saw her at the Lay Family on retreat, I said to her, oh gosh, I'm really thinking about it. And she said, do it. Don't even think about it, just do it. And then Black Friday, which I don't shop Black Friday in general. I don't like this insane need to buy things for the sake of it. I really do try and think about what I buy and if it's going to last, and would I buy it if it wasn't on sale. This I intended to buy anyway, and then it was 60% off, so had to get it. So I got some bits and bobs. No idea. I mean, wowza. I got 3 portions of each thing, and I got a carbonara, a lasagna, and a thick strips of pasta with a beef shin sauce. So that will be for later. I might be super cheeky and, well, it's meant to be for me and Jason, but I might have one of the lasagnas for lunch today and one for lunch tomorrow. He won't mind. He won't mind. So yeah. Ooh. Reuse, keep in the freezer. Oh, now that is a very cold iceberg. It's super exciting to try new things, of course. And everything seems to be paper. So that's good. I'm not really very good at the whole plastic-free reusable, but I can, of course, appreciate it. And I have been to the reusable shops, which are quite nice. They are lovely. Take in a jar and fill them up. Well, What is that noise? Oh. Madam? No. You little scallywag, aren't you? I knew you'd go for it. I knew you'd go for it. Didn't I know that about you? You cheeky monkey. Go on. Cause some havoc elsewhere. Cause some havoc elsewhere, little bean. Go back under your blanket. Yes, off you scurry. Your little face, your little cheeky monkey face. Yes, you slink off. Honestly. I mean, we've now walked the distance of my entire ground floor of my house. It is a little dolly house. There's only 2 small little people. We don't need much space. I'll show you the pasta later. Not that you care about what I'm making for dinner. But vloggers do tend to quite like to show what they're having. So I will show you. I also have got, I made some gingerbread last week and I kept back some of the, you don't call it pastry, dough. Got some of the dough in the fridge. And I've got some of the dough. And I think I should make some more gingerbread biscuits. Although these are gingerless gingerbread biscuits, which does sound particularly ridiculous, but I didn't have any ginger. So they're cardamom, nutmeg and cinnamon. And they are so tasty. And I have lovely, lovely little snowflakes. The little bandit is back. Honestly, some little kitties are very naughty. Made my pasta. It is carbonara of dreams. We will see about that. I got my minis that I've been balling up. I've got a Christmas movie, 40 something wishes. The Christmas tree is on. So, bon appetito. Well, that was most tasty. I'm going to settle down now for the evening with a hot chocolate and a terrace chocolate orange and some knitting. I'll let you know tomorrow how I get on with the hat. I've already balled up the minis, so fingers crossed it goes well. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.